So much, sir. And you will be presenting the book in the company of other distinguished guests, and I'm sure... So
I will be extremely brief. Let me use this unique opportunity to comment on something that is quite disturbing considering the primaries that is going on in Nigeria now. The National Assembly made alterations in the electoral law, and now only what they call elected delegates are to elect people that will vote. One day, the whole Nigerians will wake up and say they are voting for a president. Who presented this presidential candidates for you? Very few people. At the national level, at the state level, at the central districts, at the federal constituencies, at the state constituencies. Let me give you a very horrible example in my state, Bayelsa State. In one way or the other, those who created these words do their magic. But there's a particular state conference in Bayelsa State made up of only 2 words. And every ward has 3 elected delegates. So it's only 6 persons that will decide the candidate, say for PDP. And meanwhile, 4 people are interested in contesting. 6 people will select among these 4 and present somebody. And at the end of the day, when INEC conduct election, then you'll say the whole world voted for that person. Because those are the only 2 people presented to you. And let me use the opportunity to advise the National Assembly that laws must be designed to solve problems, not designed to create problems. And laws must be made assuming that those who are making the law are blind, just like the judges. So assume that the judge is blind and just use the scale and the sword. Laws must not be made to target a group of individuals or an individual. And when you go into that system of making laws, you'll make this terrible mistake that has really messed up the whole primaries going on. If you have not been involved in the process of primaries, you will be happy, or you may not be happy. But those of us who have been involved, it is terrible. Are we bringing those who really know who is who to elect this delegate? Or somebody that could be bought with money? Take my local government, for example. My local government, by divine providence, had me as a former president. We have former governors, former deputy governors, former senators, and all the rest. But then only one elected delegate that you don't know where it is coming from that will come to Abuja to select who will become the presidential candidate. Is that the kind of democracy we will practice? And those who are making laws, we must make laws that will help to solve problems. Otherwise, you will make laws that are irrelevant, and sometimes, when we are so tied to law, you can now make laws that will become enemy of the people. If you look at what is happening in West Africa and some other parts of Africa now,